Can you visit the angelic realm during a past life regression? You know, when people come to me for a past life regression, a lot of them feel like they're going to go to a literal past life where it's in ancient times or 1900s, wherever they want to go. But sometimes when people remember a past life, they go to the angelic realm. Now, it doesn't seem like that would be what people would define as a past life, but you know, we are this multi-dimensional spiritual being. We can have lifetimes in other places and times, and part of our journey sometimes is spending time with the angels on the other side. It's what I refer to as the angelic realm. It's a very high dimensional space. It's a place where you are surrounded by angels, and it's just beautiful. I mean, the angelic realm is filled with pure, unconditional, loving beings. I mean, it's beautiful. And if you've ever gone to that space, you'll know what I'm talking about. It feels very illuminated, very bright. The angels actually tell me it's where rainbows come from, which I think is super cool because it's very colorful, but intense colors. So I've had a couple people that have remembered past lifetimes in the angelic realm, and it's pretty amazing. Hi, I'm Karen Kubicko, and today we're going to talk about, can you visit the angelic realm during a past life regression? The first example is a lady who came to me. She said that her spirit guide told her that she needed to remember her healing abilities. So I took her into a past lifetime. During that past life regression, she didn't go to a past life. She actually went to the angelic realm. When she was there in that angelic realm, she was reminded that her gift in that space during that time that she spent there was to help people who have dementia in this lifetime and have passed, and or children who have passed, to move on and to go into the light. So when she talked about all this, it was so comforting to know that there are folks on the other side who truly care about what happens to us after we die. Maybe there happens to be a large group of kids who, through war or something like that, were killed in some kind of terrible way, and they might feel like lost and wandering around and not knowing what to do next. They're being helped to move into the light. It was part of her job in a sense, because she was able to come help them out, recognize it's time for them to go into the light, recognize that, you know, they've passed, because some people just don't realize that. But then she also helped people who had dementia, Alzheimer's, that type of thing, because they have that childlike personality sometimes towards the end. And so she was able to be very nurturing and caring and really help them understand what's going on, remember who they are as a spiritual being, and then to move on into the light. And the light, by the way, takes you up into the heaven space so that you can fully realize and recognize that you are a spiritual being having a human existence. So remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. My other example is of a lady who came to me. She was a very giving, loving person. She spent her whole life being a caretaker. In fact, at the time that she came to see me, she was a caretaker for her own parents. And that's what she did day in and day out. It was kind of a lot for her. She came to me for an experience just to see if there was something that she was missing in her current life that maybe she needed to focus on or think about. But her spirit guides had other ideas in mind. They took her to a place that she began to realize she was in the angelic realm. When she was in the angelic realm, it was there that she was trained and taught how to have compassion, how to be a nurturer, so she could bring those talents into this current lifetime to help her be the caretaker for her parents and to help other people in that kind of way. It was her gift. And the angels were able to show her that feeling of compassion, how to feel, it's almost like selfless, but still being able to maintain your own personal vital life force energy and to take care of yourself as well. Because the more that you take care of yourself, the more you have to give to help others. So that's also a very important lesson as well. They also taught her patience. When you have elderly parents or you have someone that you're taking care of, it takes a lot of patience. It's not easy, especially if someone has dementia or something like that. Like I mentioned before, they're not always there, in a sense, to really connect with you, tell you what their needs are. So it takes a lot of patience to really care for that person. Plus, they need a lot of your time and compassion at that time. But keep in mind, you chose to have these people come into your life to help you learn something. And this woman, she was learning patience and compassion for her parents, where she had learned how to do that in the angelic realm so that she could bring that knowledge and understanding here in this life to help her really grasp that knowledge and that lesson in this current lifetime. And stay to the end for a link to a guided meditation to help you receive an angelic healing. Lots of love and light to you.